So some of you might think if they are looking into the S&P 500 over the last 3 months, we went from 2,800 to 3,145 as of this recording. This is a 12% or almost certain percentage gain on the S&P 500. Now, some of you say, wow, the economy is actually recovering. But the S&P is either the market nor it's the economy. All about that and what you need to know here in this vlog. Well, some people are very happy because very much people are investing in the S&P 500, the basket of the 500 best companies in the world. And there are people that looking into this index basket of stocks and are saying the economy must be fantastic on its way to recovery. But when talking about this stock, you cannot take this sayings in one sentence. The S&P 500 and the economy. We will talk in this vlog about the history of S&P 500 versus the economy. We will talk about what drives the S&P 500 in the last couple of weeks, and then we will talk about the real economy out there. So this vlog will be very interesting, but let's dive first into the recovery of the S&P. This is actually very important to understand and phrase it this way as well, okay? So there's people out there that are showing you the S&P 500 saying the economy is doing great, but actually it was a very significant crash of the economy. If I, doesn't matter, go in Dubai to a retail outlet, right? Or here in Germany, I see the same. There is definitely lower demand, guys. Retail stores are closing. Hotels are having a very difficult time. Travel studios or retail stores are closed. You cannot go and book your travel because there's barely travel this year, and therefore this is not the economy. The S&P 500 is not the economy. But let's have a look. So if we are looking into the S&P 500 from the 22nd of March, which seems to be the recent bottom, then we recovered already 40% of our fantastic 500 best stocks in the US. Now, this is important to understand that this is a recovery that was based and driven by the companies that actually benefited from this crisis. This is the biggest health crisis that we ever been from the last couple of decades. But it's also a huge chance for the innovators and digitalized companies that are already out there and that said already a couple of years ago, well, we think that at one point of time there will be a lot of people working from home, and actually what happened now is just crazy, putting the ludicrous mode on exactly this, the digitalization of our whole world. And therefore, let's dive into the real economy stock versus the S&P 500. Alright, so here we have the S&P 500. That's so many things that this is the market. Now, let's compare this over the last couple of weeks. Here we have the 6 months chart. So almost, when we started the year from the 8th of January as of this recording until the 8th of July. So we had a pretty good run here until 3,386, and then the huge drop for the health crisis and the lockdowns and everything included, and then a really nicely recovery here, considering that we are still in the biggest health crisis that we ever saw. And let's compare this with companies that are actually heavily affected. So let's dive, for example, and let's take Hilton. Hilton is a worldwide hotel industry company, and as you will see, The S&P 500 lost about 2.84%, while Hilton is still down 31.5%, guys. And this shows you, or it starts to show you, that the S&P 500 is definitely not the market and the economy itself. Let's have a look for, let's say, Cheesecake Factory, your restaurant business known all over the world. That is also, which color we take for Cheesecake Factory? Let's take a nice orange. Even worse than the Hilton company. Since the 6 months gone and minus 46.39%. So as you can see, travel, hotel business is down 30%. The restaurant business, Cheesecake Factory, is minus half almost. And let's take also a Carnival cruise here. I think this is also nice to see in red. Let's see that. And even worse. And as you can see, you can go slice by slice by slice, and you will see that the S&P 500 is not the real economy. If we would have a real economy, like all public companies index in, with even all the private companies inside, you would see that this index would have somewhere, I guess, an average minus 50%. So the economy is not there where it should be, or the S&P 500 actually will display you in the first view into this index, okay? And this is due to the following. If we are looking into the weight of the S&P 500 companies, then you will see that we have the Microsoft, the first place, the biggest weight on the S&P 500. Then we have Apple, then we have Amazon, then we have Facebook, then we have Google. All these companies are thriving through this health crisis, okay? Like if you just think about Amazon, that's like the perfect storm for Amazon. That's why Amazon crossed already the $3,000 mark. I said this to a couple of my friends, and I don't know if I mentioned it in my Amazon vlog that I did when I invested into the stock during the crisis. But I said, this is so clear. Back then, this stock was at 2,200, and I said, sooner or later, and I mean weeks or months maximum, this stock will hit the $3,000 mark, because it's the perfect situation for Amazon. And that's why I believe that this is absolutely still undervalued for the stock. This stock will go to 5,000, 4,000. If you're looking into a stock that you want to hold for a very, very long time, I believe that Amazon is a very, very nice candidate as well, obviously next to Tesla. But Amazon is such a fantastic company. They have two real big horses in their, kind of headquarter that just running for the next all-time highs after all-time highs, which is the Amazon Web Service that is hosting basically almost all the internet. And then on the other side you have the e-commerce giant that is bringing everything to your doorstep in a push of a button. Now on the other side, let's have a look how against the S&P 500 stocks like, for example, Tesla thrived. Let's say Tesla will have a kind of dark reddish because we have the other, and as you can see, we did about 200% for the stock. And let's take another guy here. Beyond Meat will be obviously green, and Beyond Meat should also outperform this easily, guys. And here, this is what I preaching on my channel, guys. If you are investing into the companies that are changing their industries, you will be very, very happy, guys. Okay, these are companies even before the crisis are much higher than the stock market biggest index or the traditional value companies. And then on the way down, it will maybe go faster. Yeah, I feel like the crash of Tesla was maybe faster than other companies here, but the recovery is so unprecedented and as you can see then, money just floating into this company is another company that, we are following here on this channel. Let's have a look how the space stock Virgin Galactic did. And as you can see here, actually the biggest gain back in February, and then also a nice recovery since then, 45% into this year. I believe from all of these stocks, maybe Virgin Galactic has huge potential for a next outbreak bigger than that. So I believe that this explains you how the market goes, and I believe this makes you a much smarter investor as of this video, and I would appreciate every like that you give me for this video. Obviously this is helping the channel, and let's dive into the conclusion. So as you can see, guys, there is much noise on the stock market on a daily basis. You have to look behind the scenes. If you're seeing the stock market not 3, 4, 5 dimensional, then you need to get into those things. I will help you on this channel. Obviously, if you want to have even more than just a daily vlog, then check out also the join button below all my videos and live streams, where you can get the access to our Discord channel, or even one-on-one with me to discuss your portfolio, your trading ideas, the best value that you can get here on the stock finance industry on YouTube. I think the only YouTuber that actually offer this kind of thing. So check this out as well. If you like this video, if you are smashing the positive gains out of this video, and then I believe that you are having now something that is an appetite what is out there on the stock market. I believe that over the next couple of months, this recovery stocks will gain with a real recovery of the economy. So if we are seeing really a recovery of the economy with, on the very top of the pyramid, vaccine news that is dropping into the market and into the economy, not only the recovery stocks like Cheesecake Factory, the airlines, the hotel businesses will gain, but then at one point this will be a saturated market such that the cheap money that is coming throughout the overall system with this low interest rate will flow into the growth stocks, and then we will see even Tesla, Beyond Meat, or Virgin Galactic having new highs higher than anything you have saw on February or January measures. So be with me on this ride, and we will definitely ride the waves of Wall Street together.